Hi everybody, I'm Andrew and this is a video about how to reset the internet connection. The first thing to do is just ask, is this really an internet connection problem? If your computer's having a problem but your phone isn't, you don't need to reset the internet. Same thing, if your phone is having a problem but your computer isn't, you don't need to reset the internet. Just reset the device that's having the problem. So next, the problem might not be in the whole building. So before you reset the entire internet, you want to reset your local router. If you're in the office, then it's this one here in Emily's cube. Say hi, Emily.
Hi.
To reset it, you just pull the power out, hold it out for 30 seconds, put it back in. I'm not going to do it now because people are using it. If you're down in the lower hallway and connected to the lower hallway router, then it's this router right here on top of the phone, right next to B7, the old kitchen. If you're in the sanctuary, then it's this router up here on the mezzanine. This one here on the left, not this one here on the right. This one here is the point of sale network. I'm not going to talk about that. If you're up in the prayer tower in Kevin's office or Mike Mancini's office, then you're probably connected to Wellspring 2, which is up here on the control room desk, just above the printer, just next to the door. But if indeed none of the phones in the whole building and none of the computers in the building can connect to the internet, then you want to reset the Comcast connection. The Comcast connection is located in the electrical room. Where's the electrical room? Well, you go to the bottom of the elevator, and then you go here into the maintenance basement area. You need the AA key to get in. And here's the light here. And then in the back is the door to the electrical room. And then the Comcast stuff is all the way over here. This rack here is where all of the wall ports for Ethernet come down here. These are our switches. You might need to reset those. This is a router that's specifically for our phones. It prioritizes phone communication over data. And then this is the Comcast box itself. Whenever you reset the Comcast box, you should reset this Edgewater router as well. So you just pull the power out of both, put them both back in after 30 seconds. While we're here, this down here is the Frontier box, which is again for the point of sale system. So if that system's not working, this is where you want to reset that. So what do you do if you reset everything and after a couple of minutes it's still not working? Well, then you got to call Comcast. But don't call 1-800-COMCAST. That way you'll get residential support. You want to get Comcast Business, which is 800-391-3000. They're going to ask for our account number. I'm not going to put the account number on this public video, but you can get the account number from Pam or JC. They have those records. It's right on the bill. But here's a crazy thing. How do you call Comcast when all our phones are down? So one thing you can do is just go outside and use your cell phone. But the problem is they might want you to reset something down here in the electrical room. So how do you call them? There's an answer to that. There's a phone down here, right here, that you can plug into the phone block right here. You have to take one of the ones from the elevator out temporarily and plug the phone in, plug its wire into there. And you got to remember to put it back because it's a safety issue. We've got 2 alarm copper lines and we've got 1 elevator line. You can use any of them, but you got to put it back right away. If you leave it out, we've got a safety issue. So you can call them from down here and do whatever they ask you to do with these routers. But for your initial call, you can just use your cell phone until they ask you to do something, and then you say, okay, I'll move down there and call you back, or have no idea what the phone numbers are here, so they can't call you. So you have to call them. Okay, if you have any more questions about resetting the internet, please let me know.